Alright, welcome guys. Jonation Jonatunes here, whatever the heck you want to call me at this point. And I just want to say that we're live. Yeah, we're live right now. Yeah, I'm gonna just post a link in the chat. So if anyone wants to join, you're more than welcome to do so. Like make yourself comfortable around here and yeah, have fun and be all over yourself. And that's what we're doing today. Yeah. That's all I have to say, really. I doubt anyone's gonna join the stream, but let's try to make it work anyways. In the meantime, I guess I could just put some music on so I can make the stream more interesting. Oh, I like this beat. This is pretty cool. But I doubt anyone's gonna join, sadly. Let's make it work with what we have. Oh, hold on. Someone just commented in the chat. Hey, Kimberly, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, that's all I have to say, really. I don't have much to say, but welcome. And, yeah. In the meantime, I'll just hang here for a while, and, yeah. Why turn off the music? I haven't. Alright. And, yeah. Welcome, everyone. We're back here again with a new stream. It's been a while since I've last done it. So, yeah. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I don't know what to talk about, but if you guys have any suggestions on what I should talk about, let me know. We've got all the time in the world. Well, not all the time in the world, but I'm gonna be here for a while, so yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And we'll get back to you on the duration show, I guess. And, yeah. Don't know what else to say, really. We have 2 people watching, so it's not as bad as last time, but yeah, welcome. Alright, I need to stop saying welcome. Why do I keep saying welcome? Viewers are gonna get tired of it eventually. I just don't know what to talk about, so yeah. What? Oh man, they left. I guess I got my hopes a little too high up here, because everyone left. Why? Nah, I'm just... Hold on, we got another viewer. So what should we do today? I don't know what to do, but yeah. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. Disregard that, but yeah. Maybe I should talk about video games, I guess. Because if there's games, people will join, right? I mean, people love video games, so yeah. Or movies. Have you guys heard of the new Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up? Yeah, that came out in theaters last week. But I don't know if it's gonna last long in theaters because of what Warner Bros. Is doing. I am not a fan of what they're doing lately. I might go and watch it because I heard people are saying it's good, so yeah. The Minecraft movie's coming out in 2 weeks. So, yeah. I might watch that if people say it's good, but I'm more hyped about the Miku movie. Colorful stage, a Miku can't sing, yeah. I have my eyes open for that, so yeah. I'm a Miku fan, so of course I do. I love Hatsune Miku. And I like Vocaloids in general, so yeah. That's what we're doing. So, any comments or concerns here? Because, ooh, man, I can go on all day. um, so how's your day, guys? Like, is everyone alright? Like, I talked about me, but I want to hear you guys. I want to hear how you guys are doing. Like, are you good? Are you bad? Are you so? Like, I want to make sure of that. Want to check on my viewers once in a while. So, yeah. What what type of person would I be if I don't check on you guys? But I blabber all about myself. That's a very uncoon thing for me to do. Well, not uncoon, but selfish. But yeah, I don't I don't want to do anything that might come off as selfish. So yeah. So yeah, the link is in the chat if you guys want to join. Everyone is welcome. Um, just everyone is. Well, except for bad people, but everyone is welcome. All right, no one is left out, and yeah, that's all I gotta say, really. And yeah, I'm willing to keep this up for a while, so let's see what happens. In the meantime, um, I guess I could talk about Danny's World. I mean, yeah, I heard about Danny's World, this Roblox game. I don't really play Roblox often, so I don't know much about the game, but I played it like one time, and I like the visuals and the art style, but it's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I don't mind people that play the game, but it's just not really for me. I mean, if you want to play it, it's fine. It's just not really for me, though. But, yeah. Um, some people out there do play it, and I. Sorry, I'm still have a little cough. Last week I had the flu, but I'm still recovering. I always have my ways, but yeah. So, Danny's World, what are the coon skins? What's its name? Yada? Is it just me, or it looks like the bisexual and the pansexual flag? It kind of does. No matter how you see it, it just does. It just gives off those vibes. I'm not sure if the developers did that on purpose, but it just does give off those vibes. I don't know why, but it just does. Um, so yeah, I won't lie, Danny's World is an okayish game. I've played it once, and I kind of like it, but it's not really my cup of tea. I'm thinking about getting back into Roblox and all this other stuff, but I don't know. Most nowadays I just play Nintendo Switch games. So, yeah. And that's all I gotta say, really. I don't have anything else to say, but yeah, the game did get so popular. Don't know why, but it just did. But hey, if kids play it, then it probably won't get popular for no reason, right? Because the majority of Roblox's audience consists of kids, so of course kids will play it. Not saying it as a bad thing, but at least Dandy has some sort of audience to kids. Because kids like video games with bright colors, and yeah, colors attracts children, if that makes sense. Bright colors, and yeah. Yeah, the fandom's kind of questionable. I mean, I know every fandom is, but Danny's World, like, something came on national television the other day. Like, I don't know, some fan was dressed up as Twisted Dandy at like 4 o'clock in the night, and that ended up on national television. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it did. So yeah, I guess the fandom is gonna have that night to remember based off what we saw. But yeah. Okay. Thanks for telling me. I kind of need more people watching. Should we bring Lola here? Because I told her I was gonna stream today. Well, I didn't know how to stream, so. Well, it's not that I don't know how, I just didn't know what software I was gonna use. I was thinking about using YouTube, but then I wanted more people to join. I want to have one-on-ones with you guys, so I decided to use StreamYard. And yeah. Well, if she wants to come, that is. I don't want to force people to join, but I could use some more members. So if Lola wants to come, she can come. I'm all for it. I had to keep the stream going somehow. Yeah. I'm I got to find other topics to talk about cuz my throat is getting dry. So, yeah. Yeah. Switch 2's coming out later this year, so I'm excited for that. Um even though I'm not gonna buy one right away. So, yeah. Did she? I don't remember Lola using StreamYard like ever. Most of her streams are basically on YouTube. She uses YouTube and not this site, but yeah. I don't remember Presley using it either though. But yeah, I use StreamYard from time to time. Maybe I'll, try to stream more often and switch between cross platforms. Like, I probably won't use StreamYard constantly. Maybe I will. I don't know. My channel isn't really optimized for streaming, but I mean, it can handle a stream for sure, but they just don't perform as well as my videos. Oh, I was talking about the Switch 2 because it's coming out later this year. Nintendo is making the successor to the Nintendo Switch, so yeah. I'm probably not gonna buy it this year, maybe in a couple years or when a Mario title gets released, I'll probably buy the Switch too, but yeah. Right now I'm still rocking the regular Switch, so yeah. That should keep me going for a couple years. And yeah, Dairy Queen. I don't really eat at Dairy Queen. I had McDonald's yesterday. It was pretty good. Oh man. Fuck. We just had one viewer and they left. I know the world doesn't revolve around me, but well, it was fun while it lasted. But in the meantime, I'll hang around. I'll do whatever I can to make the stream go. But my throat is getting parched. I might need some water after this. Whew. I guess you could say I am Mr. Yappington or whatever. But, yeah. I'm gonna be here probably until 5 o'clock. So, in the meantime, I can just chillax here. Not gonna leave right away. I'm probably gonna leave at like 5 or something. Because I am very, very bored and I don't know what to do. So, yeah, I'm just hanging here in the meantime, so, yeah. Unfortunately, no one's watching. We just had a couple viewers, but then they left. Nothing lasts forever, so... But I guess that's my fault too, because I should have communicated better with everyone. I should have told people I was streaming today, but I wanted to surprise you guys, so why not, you know? Because I haven't streamed in a while, so I wanted to make this a surprise, you know? Don't you guys like surprises, you know? Oh, damn, no one's watching. What a shame. But I'm not giving up just yet. I'm going to keep the stream going for as long as I can, just to see what happens next. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to stay, so don't worry if you didn't get to join, because the stream probably won't go off till 5 o'clock, so we've got time. We're not going anywhere. We're still going to stay here, even though there's no one watching, but I am willing to keep the stream going for as long as I can. Because in the end, we don't give up. We keep going no matter how hard things get. You know, you can learn a thing or two from the rabbit because he is very, very wisdomatic. I don't have much to say, but I am Why am I suddenly spurging? I caught myself spurging. I'm starting to act like a Lola now. Not that it's a bad thing, but yeah. I am willing to keep the stream going. Why do I keep repeating myself as well? I'm willing to keep the stream going for as long as I can. So far, we're 17 minutes, 32 seconds in, so it's not bad, you know. It could be better, but, you know, it's definitely longer than last time. So, yeah, I'm not going anywhere yet. I really want more people to join, though, because so far only Kimberly and 2 other people joined, but then they left. Hold on, we have another viewer. But, yeah, I'm willing to keep this thing going for as long as I can. Aw, damn, I jinxed it. Why does this always have to happen to me? That's not fair, but life is unfair. But at least I have the link, so if anyone wants to enter, they can. There's no restrictions today, so anyone is welcome. Well, okay, maybe not everyone, but most of you guys are welcome. I'm not policing people today. It's Friday. We can have fun. And, yeah. That's all I gotta say, really. And, yeah. Maybe I should put more music on so the time can pass. It's better than nothing, though. I mean, at least I can add more to the stream while it's going. And there's nothing really happening, or much to say, but yeah. In the meantime, I'll put some lo-fi on and see what that will do. I'm just hanging here for a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna need some water after this. But, yeah. Brains out. And, yeah. Don't have much to say, but yeah. I guess I'll play this music for a bit. Yes, so... Wait, I don't think I can check Twitter right now, because if I check Twitter, the stream's gonna crash, so we're probably gonna have to save that after. You know, Ducky said something, but I can't see it right now. Because I'm busy streaming, I can't stop. Well, maybe I can, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that was not an idea. Never mind. Maybe I can multitask. But I don't know. I'm just trying to keep myself occupied because I don't have much time. Well, I have time, but it's Friday and I'm bored as hell, so I want to make this, even. I don't. Yeah. But I kept it in the comments, so anyone wants to join, they're more than welcome to do so. I'm all for it, guys. I don't think Lola's gonna come though, but oh god, what am I saying? Negativity won't help me. I'm just starting to spurs. Yeah, welcome. Make yourself a good thing I have the link, so hold on. Well, technically I can ask her, but the thing is that my stream is gonna crash if I do that. So I mean, I can ask her, but the stream will crash. And I don't want it to crash. I guess that's what happens when you leave two apps open at once, and I'm not doing that. Yeah, you can ask her. I mean, if you want, it's up to you, but I say go for it. You kind of need more people, so why not? Excuse me, guys. I guess turn off the music. Because the music distorts the audio, and I don't want that, so yeah. Anyone could join. It doesn't just have to be Lola. I mean, anyone can join, really. Um, you know, we're tight, we're cool, and yeah, I'm not I'm not a Grinch. I don't hate fun like Texas parents do. So yeah, I love fun. I'm a very fun person, and yeah. Um, yeah. I'm just hanging out. I don't know what else to say. But I started to get into Cuphead. I started playing it on my Switch. And let me tell you, the gameplay is gorgeous. I love the gameplay and stuff. The graphics, the animation, and the visuals. It's awesome. I heard that it took the Moldenhauer brothers like almost a decade just to make the game. Hell, I even heard they sold their house just to make it too. To fund the game. Well, Microsoft funded it, but they funded it. The brothers themselves funded it with their own house, and yeah, the gameplay is good. Don't get me wrong. I love the animation, I love the visuals and the colors, but the gameplay is no joke. Like, it's so hard, man. Like, it's kind of like one of those rage quit games but in a good way. It's the type of game that makes you want to throw your controller. Because of how difficult it is. It's so difficult. It's so fucking difficult, but it's fun, not gonna lie. If you like challenges, I recommend playing that. It's available on Windows, Mac, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and yeah, those platforms I mentioned. They also have a show too, the Cuphead show. I didn't watch much of it, but I like it. I like the visuals and the colors, but yeah. Whew. Man, I'm getting exhausted, but I can go. I'll keep talking. I'm the Yappington of the stream, so yeah. Excuse me, guys. Um, I don't know what else to talk about. Should I talk about more Roblox or something? I really don't know what I'm talking to talk about at this point. Cause I just streamed to stream. We can chill, we can do anything fun. Hold on. Violet first. Uh, okay, we could talk about Violet first. I'm open to that. So, let's see what we can talk about regarding Violet first. I know that no, not William, Bill was shot with a BB gun one time on the butt. I know you made some Violet First songs using Suno AI. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. But you made them. Well, you didn't make them. The robot did, but they're good stuff. I listened to the songs. They're very funny, especially where they mention where Bill poops his pants and stuff. It's so funny. I watched the new Violet First videos and they're so funny. Especially where William doesn't want to do his chores and stuff. Um, yeah, that's so funny. He was raging his brains out. He was breaking dishes. He was doing all sorts of theatrics. Whew. William may be 21, but he has not matured at all. Some things just don't change. Whew. And, yeah. I also saw another video where Bill and Violet got married again. And what else happened? Um what else happened again? Something something about Bill hogging the toilet. William ate 4 burritos at Golden Corral. Yeah, I remember that. Hold on. Lola said, "Hi, I'm coming back from a doctor's appointment right now and I'm about to grab dinner in a few minutes." In a few, I'm sorry, pretty busy today. Wish I can talk though. Shaking my head. Oh, well, tell her that it's okay. I understand that. William broke the toilet with a sledgehammer. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. It was so hilarious. Wait, you know about Violet First as well, Kimberly? I did not know that. Welcome to the fan club. But yeah, I still can't get over the fact that William broke the toilet with a sledgehammer because it was clogged because Bill used napkins and not toilet paper. Because William was not able to accommodate toilet paper because of what Bill did. Yeah, yeah, they do. There's a lot of butt shooting in there, pooping and stuff, a lot of eating. They're a very angry family, and yeah. hmm And no, not William. Bill says, "Frickin' jerk." This is the best Bill impression I can do. But yeah, Violet First is pretty funny. They were funny back then. They're still funny now, even in the Big 25. He's right. William's right. Everyone shoots each other once in a while. It would be so chaotic and hectic, man. Like just imagine. We would all hate the time of our life. Yeah, Kevin, we definitely would. It's so fucking terrible. Everywhere there's a mess, food fights, destructions. Oh, you said have. That was a typo. My bad. Does this have any positive or negative connotation to it? Because when I think of rage, I think of chaos and stuff. Whew. But yeah. Bill even broke William's Xbox One. Because he was so mad, but yeah. It would be pretty funny, I agree. These rage channels are still going strong even in 2025. Yeah. I wonder when they're gonna upload a new video. Yeah, I heard about that. That was so hilarious when Bill got glued to the toilet. But why? Like, what was the motive for that? You know, I'm willing to watch more Violet First if I have the time, but yeah. I just want to see them upload more videos. They're it's comedy gold, not gonna lie. Their videos are comedy gold. Even in the Big 25. Whew. I also heard Bill and Violet got divorced. Yeah, I remember, and I remember at Golden Corral, William had to poop in a bush because Bill clogged up the toilet at Golden Corral. It was so ridiculous. And then then Bill clogged up the toilet at the house too. Like that was so hilarious. I don't know why that happened, but yeah. Whew, man, this Violet First stuff is so funny. I don't know what else to say about them. They're a bunch of lunatics, but in a good way, you know. If you want rage comedy and stuff, yeah, that's the channel for you. Tough crap, jerk. That was so funny. Tough crap, jerk. Yeah, that was. Oh my god, that was so funny. And I reenacted that. But yeah. Whew, I don't know what else to say though. You know, we talked about Violet First, so what else can we talk about now? Not that Violet First is bad or anything, but I want to talk about other topics too. You know. But yeah, I'm just being myself. If I was a Violet First character, though, who would I be? Like, genuine question. If I were to be a Violet First character, who might I be? What the hell? I can't even wipe my ass. That's fun doing these lines. Maybe next. But yeah, the question remains: what Violet First character would I be if I were to be in the Violet First universe? But yeah. Hold on. Andy, cause he chill. Yeah, I'll admit I am kind of chill. Not gonna lie. I don't really rage my brains out in public. That seems like a pretty out of character thing for me to do. You know. And even if I were to rage my brains out, it'd probably be off camera. I don't want you guys to witness that. It's pretty chaotic. It's very theatrical, and yeah, that's very unnecessary. But yeah, Andy is pretty chill in the Violet First universe, at least. But yeah, yeah. Yeah. Now, Kevin, I have a question for you. What Violet First character would you be if you were to be in the Violet First universe? In your opinion, just based off what you think. Hold on, new comment. William, because he has a short temper. Well, you're not wrong. I mean, I have seen you get angry before, so yeah, you do give off William vibes. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, I think Bill has a short temper too, but he also has stomach problems as well. You don't seem like the person to deal with poop, but Bill does. So yeah. Whew, man. Yeah, that was very hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Where he got glued to the toilet. Oh my god. These videos still go strong even in 2025, you know? They just find a way to make it more funny, you know? I mean, I haven't really watched much Violet First, but I. Nope, she doesn't act like the older sister. You know, Violet, on the other hand, she she really hides her. She really shows her true colors. Like she pretends to be a nice person, and then, well, she masquerades as some nice person, and then she turns all evil and stuff. And yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, I guess that's the Violet First universe for you. I mean, she bullies William. Yep, she sure does. But yeah, Violet First is pretty nostalgic, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they've been around since like the early 2010s, even, and they're still going strong in the Big 25. Why am I repeating myself? But who would be Bill in the Violet First series, though? Like, if one of us were in the Violet First series or universe, who would be Bill? And well, it can't be me because I'm way too chill, but yeah. Oh man, people are leaving. But maybe it's time for another topic. What should I talk about this time? Oh, hold on, people are coming back. I spoke too soon. Nikocado. Okay, I'm listening. I know he lost weight, like in September of last year. He lost a bunch of weight. That's a big jump from when he ate all that food, you know? All that food on camera, man. Remember those days? Yeah, he lost all that water weight, and yeah, he's probably gonna gain it back up in a while. But I hope he can stay healthy, you know? It's not good to eat all that junk food every day, every second of your life, and make it your whole personality. That's low cow behavior right there, you know? Lol, it makes you look like a lol cow, so yeah. And that's not good, you know? I mean, look at Chris Chan. I mean, he's a lol cow too, but yeah, but Chris Chan's another story. He committed incest, but Nikocado did not. I mean, what they did is incomparable. I mean, Chris Chan is obviously worse, but they're both locals in their own way, you know? Yo, Nikocado eats all that food, but Chris Chan, on the other hand, did something very, very immoral and probably illegal, too. I'm pretty sure incest is against the law in many places in America, you know? What if Bill raged at weighing over 600 pounds? I don't know. That's a good question. He's probably gonna want to go to the gym or something to work off all that weight, lose all that weight, because, you know. I mean, if I weighed 600 pounds, I mean, I wouldn't rage my brains out, but I'd probably go to the gym, you know? I would eat more of that T and not that E, if you know what I'm talking about, you know? Frickin' jerk! I weigh over 600 pounds! I gotta go to the gym now! I gotta stop eating 4 Whoppers, man. I guess that's what happens when you eat 4 Whoppers, bro, jerk. I guess he'd probably say something like that. I don't know. That's just my guess. Presley is almost home. Alright, thanks for informing me on that. Um, but yeah, that's what I think, based off what you asked me, Kevin. I don't have a definite answer, but that can happen too, yes, you know, because Bill likes to blame shit on William, so yeah. I don't like anyone suffer from queen boredom. Wait, what's the queen boredom? Genuine question. I never heard of that before, but yeah. Um, what else should I say? I mean, no one likes suffering from boredom, don't get me wrong. You know, it just gets tiring, but yeah. Hold on. Basically, some sort of villainess I invented. I used to suffer from boredom all the time. I see. Mr. Men and Little Miss. Okay, what about it? I know it's a French British TV show thing, but is there anything you want me to say about it? Like, that's true. Yeah, I agree. Violet doesn't even do anything to stop the chaos in Violet First, if I'm being completely honest with you. She does nothing. She's all like, William! but does no effort to stop the drama in the show. So, yeah. But she does the same thing too. She swears in the episodes as well. So that's a very, very hypocritical thing for Violet to do. I'm not gonna lie. Because how are you gonna tell your kid not to curse, but you curse yourself? That's very, very hypocritical. I'm not gonna lie. And William does not listen, unfortunately. He finds a way to eat more junk. But if anyone should go on a diet, it's Bill. He needs to lose that weight. I'm not trying to fat shame anyone. I mean, it's just a YouTube series, but still. Bill and Violet are good characters, but bad parents. I agree, Kevin. I agree. Don't get me wrong, even though this is all scripted, they do play very good characters. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it just seems too good to be true. And I agree. I agree with that. Violet is an unfair mother. And Bill is an unfair father. Presley joins. Let me open his comment. Insert TF2 Spidey cloaking sound. Gentlemen. Yeah, what's the context behind that? I mean, I know what TF2 is. I'm not living under a rock. I've heard of it, but never heard of that. But, yeah. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Presley? Welcome to the stream. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, welcome, guys. Make yourselves comfortable, and, yeah. Um, what else should I say? I wanted you and Presley to get to know each other more now. You used to join our Roblox sessions. Yeah, I used to, but I just don't play Roblox as much anymore. I'm just not into it as I was, let's say, back in 2019 to 2021. But you know what? If you do want that to happen, maybe I might start playing Roblox again, just to see what happens. It probably won't be Danny's World. Maybe I'll be playing train games or something, because that's what I'm used to. But, yeah. I don't mind getting to know more people. I like talking to people. It's part of my personality. But, yeah. Give me a second. I got messages here. Bill equals Mr. Greedy plus Mr. Grumpy. You got that right, because these characters both go hand in hand. Because Bill is greedy and he's always angry. Well, not angry, but he's always in a bad mood. John, remember that MLP reference of the Social Six? Yeah, what about it? Imagine a Roblox sesh with all of us. That would be cool. William equals Little Miss Stubborn and Mr. Crosspatch. Well, I know Little Miss Stubborn is, well, stubborn, but Mr. Crotchpatch. Well, I'm assuming that has something to do with being angry, because being cross is another term for being angry. We don't hear it every day. We probably hear it in like the UK or something, but I'm in tune with that. So yeah, I know what cross means. I'm no stranger to that. So yeah. I know what the terms mean. Kim does a magical spell that switches her friend's abilities on accident. That's interesting. Oh, Mr. Crotch. Give me a second. Mr. Crotch. Mr. Crotchpatch is more violent than angry. I see. I didn't even know that. Thanks for telling me. I might look into that. That is so interesting. But, yeah. Yeah. That's so cool. Um, have you guys ever heard of JoJo Tutsu Kaisen? Whatever that anime is called. I'm not really big on the whole anime thing, but I'm willing to get into it. I'm willing to expand my taste buds a bit more, but, yeah. Violet equals Little Miss Shy plus Little Miss Cloud. That is true. I can't say that you're wrong, because Little Miss Shy is very docile and timid. And Little Miss Loud is all loud and makes noise, and Violet screams her lungs out every time something goes wrong. Well, particularly with William, but yeah. Yeah. That's what happens. Oh no, I'm losing viewers. But yeah, we got this chat. And yeah. What other you good press? Actually, yeah, I haven't really heard from Presley in the chat. Is he alright? Because it was mostly you and Kevin doing all the chatting. Yes, just quiet. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. We should talk about Mr. Man and Little Miss. Okay. I mean, why not? I mean, gotta keep the stream going somehow. So, what do you want to say about them? I don't really have much to say because I don't really watch the series, but you can talk about it if you want. Um, yeah, yeah. But what do you want to talk about regarding the show, though? Like, oh, Waffleicious. What is that? Is that one of your characters that you made or something? Because I seen it on your TL. I've seen it on my timeline. So, but I just see it. Oh, you want to talk about the episodes? All right. I don't know why, but I think one of the creators made a typo in the series. Well, what do you want to talk about regarding the episodes, though? Like, be more specific. Because you explicitly stated it was your character, so yeah. Yeah, in the intro there was a typo. They spelled characters wrong. I don't know if it was intentional or not. I don't think it was intentional. They were probably in a rush just to get it out. You guys are movie watchers, right? Like, have you guys ever heard of Indiana Jones by any chance? Like, you know, yeah, basically. I mean, I watched like the first two movies. I pirated the movies because they're not in theaters anymore. But and let me tell you, they're so good right now. They're so good, man. Wish Tex was here so we can talk about Indiana Jones. But yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Waffleicious. Okay. Whew. What about it though? Like, hold on. Yeah, da 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 da. It's a good day to be not dead. Interesting. That's interesting. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Do a picture of Violet first. I might do that later or something. Okay, they jipped me. Sorry about that. I was just checking the door because I got a bell ring. Probably some crazy person. Heavy is a dead reference. Okay. But I might do this later on or something. It depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah. Interesting. Maybe I should post comments too. Jitsu. Kaizen. Interesting. Just interesting. A Maryland man coming to a New York City man's apartment. Interesting. Waffly has a chaotic appetite at times. Interesting. That's interesting, Unless he drove his way here, then yeah. Nope. Oh, thought you would hear about it because it's pretty big. It's a pretty big anime. Fav- favorite shows. I don't really watch TV much. I watch my phone, so I really don't have a say. But I don't really watch TV anymore. But if I would have to pick, I would say Garfield is one of them. I like Garfield. I like the Cuphead show. Like I watch cartoons more than anime. I mean, don't get me wrong. I respect the anime art style, but I'm just not really big on the whole anime thing. I'm willing to give it a chance, but I don't know. I don't have I don't have Crunchyroll. I don't have these apps. I might get it, but let's see. Yes, I've heard Presley's voice before, so why do you ask that? Um um but yeah, I did hear his voice, so I can't say I didn't. What do you think of it? I told Presley about your streamer, but he can't stay on it too long because of lymph nodes. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I mean, I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, it's deeper than mine. That's all I can say, really. But he can't stay on it too long because of his lymph nodes. I can understand that. I might leave soon too. I can't stay all that long. I mean, I stood long today because it's Friday, nobody's home. So I'm trying to make this count as much as I can. But I'm here to stay for maybe 10, 15 minutes more. But I understand that. Like, does it hurt when you talk? Like, do you have a sore throat every time you talk because of lymph node pains? It's been a while since you streamed. Yeah, it has been, DFP. Welcome to the chat, DFP. I'm trying to stream more often so my viewers could get used to it. Because I remember what happened last time. Not a lot of people joined. But I'm trying to change that. So yeah, more people are joining, so that's a good thing. A very good thing. Even though my channel isn't really optimized for it, I can still go and do it. I'm not lazy, but still. Tech sucks. Okay. I don't know why you said that for, but alright. Give me a second. Wait, answer John first. Wait, but I didn't ask any. Wait, oh yeah, I asked the other question about your voice hurting and stuff. Yeah, I asked that. Does it hurt when you like talk or something? Like, all right, can we not start drama in the chat? Like, keep it to yourself. All right, thank you. Remember, we're having fun, melodic times. We're not here to fight. We're not here to cause turmoil or uncertainty. We're here to have fun. So keep any negative comments to yourself. Keep it peaceful. Let's keep all conversations peaceful and respectful. And that's okay. You can vent. I don't mind that. But let's keep things respectful. All right, Kevin? I'm not mad at you, but I'm just telling you. Thank you. Wait, but what is there to answer, though? Genuine question. Um, are you guys still here? Or what? Because, whew, man. Nope, it hurts whenever I either touch or move my neck. And it's very tender. I see, man. Well, sometimes my lymph nodes also swell up whenever I catch an infection or something. But I did have like a lump on the side of my neck for years. It's small, it's not big. I guess I'm assuming it's a benign tumor because if you have cancer, like tumors grow, like they'll kill you fast. But it's not growing, so I guess I'm fine. Okay, we got off track here. Anyways, press Waffleicious. Ah, okay. Okay. The Violet First roll call. Okay. I don't know how it goes, so how am I supposed to sing that? Hear ye, hear ye. Yes, I'm joining on Kimmy's Little Fun. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm having fun too. I'm having fun talking to you guys. It's great. StreamYard's still going strong even in 2024. The Social Six, a squad of teenagers. Maybe you can maybe enlighten me on that a bit more. Because I know it exists. I heard of it. But, you know, tell me more about it. I want to know more. Because I don't know much. We don't really interact much. So I don't have much to say about it. So if you want, you could tell me more about that. Give me a second. Enlighten me on that if you like. But, yeah. I know Lola's part of the group, but yeah. Has anyone seen Jurassic World Rebirth? I'm planning to see it. Just hoping it is better than Dominion and Fallen Kingdom. No. I haven't seen it. I mean, I heard about it, but I haven't seen it. I don't even think it's out yet. Check Discord for lyrics. I mean, I could, and I would, but the stream is gonna crash if I do that, so I can't really check. Sorry, Kev. Right now I'm more focused on other movies. I'm thinking about seeing the new Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up. I'm not sure if you guys heard about it or not, but it came out at theaters like last Friday. It's been in theaters since last Friday. I want to see that. And the Minecraft movie is also coming out on April 4th. I'm thinking about seeing it if people say it's good, but it's not out yet, so I can't say for sure. And on April 11th, the new Miku movie is coming to North America. Well, it had its run in Japan, but now it's coming to North America. So I'm thinking about seeing it when it releases in North America, if it's possible. If it comes out in my theater where I'm at, but yeah. I like Hatsune Miku and Vocaloids, so this will be. I hope it's good. The Miku movie is called A Miku Who Can't Sing, and I'm willing to check that out. Seems pretty interesting. What else should I talk about? Oof. We talked about movies, so. Hmm. Don't know what else to say. Are you guys Miku fans by any chance? I forgot to ask that. You know, any one of you guys. Like, you don't have to say yes, but it's just a general question. Oh man, we're already down to one viewer. Whew. Man. Well, that was fun. I mean, it's fine. I didn't think it was gonna last. I didn't think more than one people were gonna join, but more people joined. This is a good thing. I might stream more often. if I can. Should I try to stream more often, guys? Yes or no? Well, I mean, it's up to me, but I want to hear your input. Nope. No to what? I mean, hold on. They all came back. Alright, I just might stay a little longer then. I'm willing to stay for as long as possible. I wanted to watch Dogman in theaters, but I think I'm too late. Well, it came out on like Amazon Prime Video, so I mean, it's never too late if you pirate the movie. You can pirate the movie and it's never too late. Or if you want to watch things the legal way, you can just watch it on Prime Video if you have a Prime Video subscription. I mean, I saw the Dogman movie in theaters and it was pretty good. I like it. It's a pretty good adaptation of Dav Pilkey's books. So yeah. Um the Spinosaurus is back, but it's not the same one from Jurassic Park 3 or Camp Cretaceous. It has a more accurate design. Also, the film stated it has a large body count. Okay, that seems interesting. I might look into that Jurassic Park movie. I am willing to open up my taste buds a bit more to this stuff as we speak. So yeah. Lola in charge of the team when Kim is not there. Okay. Okay. Um, now what? I don't know what else to say, really. Um, whew. Are you guys gonna see new movies? Because I know I want to see the new Looney Tunes movie before it gets taken out of theaters. I don't know. As long as people see it, it'll be in theaters for the time being. So, yeah. Any questions, guys? No? Okay. Whew. Man, we had lots of fun today. More viewers, alright. I don't know what else to say, really. But, ooh, we had fun today, guys. And, yeah. It was great talking to y'all. Seeing each and every one of you, and, yeah. Hold on. Chat's still going. Imagine. That would be interesting. I would go bonkers. Yeah, I don't watch enough movies, so. Yeah, I just exposed myself to you guys. I don't watch enough movies. I need to start watching more movies. So, yeah. So I can stay more, in tune with what's happening. And, yeah. That's funny. You guys in the chat. That's so funny. So funny. Presley, help! Can I sign your sale, please? That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Lawfully. Sorry. Okay. Whew. Ooh, that's so awesome. Yeah, that's funny. Funny stuff. Sertarius. Insert charging scream. Oh no, I can't imagine what that would be like. That would be so hilarious. And scary, probably. The screaming, the yelling, and yeah. That's so funny. You know, you guys are funny sometimes. Hey, I'm not really the funny man here. Some people say I am, but I don't know. Whatever you guys think. Well, I know to some extent, but yeah. It's not that I'm living under a rock. I'm just always busy. I don't check stuff often. But yeah, I'm here now. Making this count. Waffly is a preteen waffle who has bit of an appetite and loves to host parties, but she can be clumsy at times. That's interesting. Ooh, that is interesting. I don't really make OCs from fandoms. I just stick to making original content. Not to say fandom OCs are bad or anything, but I don't know. It's just not really my cup of tea. But yeah. I mean, I'll watch the fandom's content, but I probably won't be making characters based off fandoms. It's just not really a donation thing to do, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. And yeah. Any BFDI or Inanimate Insanity fans here? I know you guys probably don't watch object shows, but I'm dying to know if you guys are fans of those, at least. You know, you. I did watch BFDI. How was it? Was it good? I mean, I watched Inanimate Insanity. I didn't finish I gotta finish it, but I'll probably do that at a later date. Very busy, so yeah. I'm always quiet. Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I get quiet too, Presley. Especially when the chat gets quiet, but it seems like the chat will not get quiet anytime soon. Anyways, guys, it was nice talking to you all and stuff. I had a blast talking to each and every one of you. This stream was fun, and it was definitely better than the last streams I've posted. Well, not posted, but went live on. Hey, Nicholas, what's up? Everything good? I was just about to close things off here, but maybe like around 5:15, I'll do it. Or should I leave now? I don't know. I've got things to do too. I'm gonna maybe chillax. It was nice talking to you guys, but I'm afraid I might have to leave soon. You're literally a bottle of water. Yeah. Hey man, I like object shows sometimes. I sometimes watch them. Not all the time, but sometimes I do. That's a guilty pleasure of mine. But yeah, I'm afraid I might have to go soon. It was nice talking to you guys, but I got stuff to do as well. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up on that. If if the stream ends abruptly. So I'm just telling you guys a few minutes in advance. So yeah. It was nice talking to you guys though. I had a great time. Thank you all for joining. And yeah. I hope we can do more streams like this. Not every day, but maybe once in the blue moon, whenever I'm feeling like it. So yeah. Just giving you guys the heads up on that. If you guys are still in the chat watching, but yeah. And yeah. More people are coming as soon as I want to leave. This is like the same dilemma Lola had. Not that it's a bad thing, but still. But I guess this is the way to become a good streamer. Stay as long as you can. At least I didn't make this stream too boring, did I? You know? Good thing I stood this time around. So, yeah. Dang. You guys are some real loyal viewers. Staying when. I'm about to leave. This is kind of like Lola streams a bit. Except she uses YouTube and I use StreamYard. I might use a mixture of both in the coming months if I do more streams on here. Which I probably will or will not. But I probably will, just to keep my channel stable, until I pull out major projects on this channel. But yeah. Okay. Well, that's a wrap, folks. Wait, hold on, the chat's still going. The unsettling kind. Okay. That's a wrap, folks. It was nice talking to all of you, but I think I'm going to leave now. See you guys around. It was nice having you guys in the stream. You guys did great today. You guys are some pretty good loyal viewers. Last time not many people joined, but more people joined and this was great. I'm looking to do more streams in the coming future, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm probably gonna try just to keep things afloat on this channel. But yeah, it was nice talking to you guys, and I'll see you guys around. I'll see you guys on the other side, and have a nice day. Peace out.